Yeah, well, see, the thing is, I thought it was going to go fairly quickly today, but that's what I get for thinking. And after looking at a couple of videos, I found out that the idea that I had to paint the letters on uh, the direction signs, for the signpost, is a little more involved in order to do it well. So it's going to take me maybe 2 or 3 days, and that's okay. That's the way it might have to be. What I found out was I need to prep the wood with probably there's several options, I guess, but the one I'm going to use is gesso in the lettering grooves. So here's what I've got. I've got the boards, and I'm going to do a test with, yeah, I'll get those in a second, with the Allegasia board, because I can turn it over and try it out on the side that I'm not going to be using. So I'm going to do at least a couple of letters here just to test it and make sure that what I'm doing is going to work. And then maybe I'll get one board done tonight so it can dry, and I'll see what it looks like tomorrow. Let's find out how this works. Cousin Carol gave me some paints to work with and a little paint pan. I got some gesso last week, and I'm going to try and practice with that a bit. Carol loaned me a couple of brushes. This one is pretty much hard as a rock. I've softened it a little bit in the water, but that might be actually good for the lettering, so we'll see. I need to stop dropping that brush. Okay, this is a cry for help, especially from people that know about gesso. Even with that very fine-tipped brush that is still pretty much rock solid except for the very end of it, I couldn't really get cleanly down into the letters. So it's drying right now, and I'm going to let it dry and do a test. I'm going to sand 3 or 4 of the letters, and I'm going to leave the rest of the letters unsanded and go ahead and paint in them. And then after that's dry, sand that and see which looks better. Yeah. This is going to take longer than I thought. And that brings me back to the quote for the day. I'm starting to see the bigger picture and beginning to color it in. I don't know if you know the Waterboys music, but my goodness, some of the greatest poetry set to music in the 20th century. I highly recommend a number of their songs, and I'm going to link a couple in the description of the video, and encourage you to check them out if you like. In addition to the bigger picture, Hole of the Moon, The Big Music, Strange Boat, Rare, Precious, Gone, Medicine Bow, This Is the Sea. These are all fantastic songs. Great music. And probably the most amazing song, just simply entitled Spirit. I encourage you to check them out. I think you might enjoy them, maybe even be encouraged by them, at least intrigued, and hopefully blessed by them. I'm blessed and grateful because I get to do stuff that I've never done before, always been intimidated by, a bit scared of, and it's nice to know that it's not the end of the world if I have to learn more to make it turn out well. Why not learn something new, right? Starting to see the bigger picture. There's more to learn so that there's more to do. Thanks for watching. And here's one more lesson for the day. I put in way too much gesso. Grief. It's not cheap. And that's an awful lot that's going to end up kind of drying out. Unless I decide to fill in the lettering on several more boards. I'm not sure right now. I'll have to give it some thought. Okay. Still blessed and grateful, though. Hope you have a great day.